I know.
Welcome. So happy you're here, Julie. Thank you. Lovely. So, all right, let's just start standing. And you know what I need to work on, as usual, is this inner line on my right hip flexor and muscle. So we'll get warm, and then we'll see what happens on opening up that inner thigh. That'll be great. All right, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna. Oh shoot! I lost you. Oh well, we'll go like that again. All right. Let's see. Move that. Okay, I think that's good. You're back. All right. Are you there, Julie? So sorry, you guys. It's happening soon. Promise. Okay. Oh, yeah. You can see my hands off to the side. We'll just get started warming up. Welcome. So just start standing, planting your feet, taking a couple deep sighs, feeling the inner thighs pull together. In fact, what I need is a block. I'm going to put a block in between my thighs and pull that energy inward so I feel more activity through my legs as I stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. All right, an hour practice, focusing on the hips, the inner groin, moving ourselves into maybe half lotus on the back, laying on the back towards the end of class. So that will be our pinnacle pose, half lotus. All right, inhale, arms coming high. Exhale, I'm keeping the block in, activating the inner thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale, come back up, half sun salutes. Exhale, hands at your heart. And then repeat that. Good. Same thing. I'm trying to get one of my good friends on live. Julie, where are you? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come up. Oh yeah. Exhale, hands at your heart. Wow. And then again, inhale, half sun salutes. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, bending the knees slightly, push the hips back, reach through the heart, activate the toes as you come all the way over and forward fold. Inhale, extend the torso out. Exhale, come back in, forehead towards the shins. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come on up. Jackson. Exhale, hands at your heart. Wow, let's do that again. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, release, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pull back in. Wow, feeling all these adjustments through my spine as I'm lengthening upward, as I'm lengthening down into my feet. Wow. Let's do this again. Inhale. Coming up. Block is absolutely essential in this focused movement through my Mula Bandha. As you pull the thighs in, there's this suction that happens through the navel. And then when I lean forward, it's freedom. You know, these arms are just like, wow, because it all comes from that root lock. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands at your heart. All right. Last time. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, dive forward. New breath, halfway lift. Exhale, pull back in. And then all the way up, leading through that reverse flexion through the back. Come all the way up. Exhale, hands at your heart. Awesome. All right, side bending. Inhale, reaching tall. Right hand grabs left wrist, up and over to the right. Inhale, come back up. And switch sides, pull that wrist up and over to the left. Nice. Come back up. Exhale. Interlace the fingers behind you, opening up the shoulders. Exhale. Release the hands to the low back. Give it a little pound. Side of the legs. Side of the calves. Good. All right, walk the hands forward, walk the feet back, and come into your down dog. Find your down dog. Stay right there in your down dog. And I'm going to check in on my friend Julie. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. She says, I'm sorry, I'll do one of your old videos on YouTube because her internet's so bad. Ah, Julie, next week. Next week we'll have you. All right, I'm going to continue my practice so you're along for the ride. Thanks for being here. Saturday morning yoga. Keep up the habit. Showing up is 100%. You show up and you've got it going on. Hardest part is to be here right now. All right, we're in chair, heating up the legs. Let's take a moment to go to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. A couple more times. Last time. Last time. My legs are burning. Oh, wow. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, shoot the hands behind you, interlace. Navel sucks in, lift the toes, pull the arms up. So I'm in sparrow pose. Keep the hips low. Oh, wow. Bring the arms out like airplane wings. Heels are high. Bring the arms forward. Grab the thumbs. Oh, beautiful. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let the hands step back, high plank. Down dog. Couple more like that. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Feeling the shoulders spread wide, the fingers spread wide as well. And then movement, so it's you can also put your knees down, but instead of putting your knees down, you could keep your knees floating for this movement like cat-cow. So it's just this fluid forward all the way rounded over the wrists, bend the knees, push the hips back. And then you start again, lift tippy toes around the back, come forward, shoulders right over the wrists, bend the knees, push back. You want it to feel fluid in the spine. It's as if it is like holding plank, but with style. Holding your plank with style and movement. Round, round, ripple, forward, knees, push back. Excellent. Now just hold that down dog. You can shake out one hand, squeeze and pulse. Other side, squeeze and pulse. Shoulders, head relaxed. As much as you can. I mean, this is part of the practice, is building up that upper body strength. In fact, let's just walk the toes back. Drop the knees for puppy pose. I'll turn just a little bit. So you're extending hips right over the knees. Walk the hands forward. So you're in puppy pose. Navel in as usual. Shoulders broad. It's easy to kind of collapse into the ears, but you want that to open wide and forehead can come down. I like multitasking here in my puppy pose by circling out my ankles. Good. All right. Walk the hands in, and now we'll go right into cat-cow. So rounding the back, chin into the chest. Open that up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Tuck the toes under. Hover just the knees. So as I turn sideways, hover the knees. Just so you can see they're just barely off the mat. Hips back, heart forward. You can also rock knees right and left. Pause in the center. And straighten that out. Heels drop back into down dog. Good. And then just tippy toe. Walk to the front of the mat. Heels high. Feels amazing in the low belly. In fact, you could take this as an opportunity to go into Bakasana. I'm going to turn So you would just lean into your arms. Crow pose. Rounding the back, hips are high. Lots of space in your belly. This is all suctioned in. And as you lean forward, hook the knees right onto that upper arm and see what happens. Wow, really cool. And then right into Malasana. I'm going to use my block and just set myself down. Good. Hello. Good morning, body. Really good. Whatever works. This is my practice. Taking it slow. I might even turn just slightly since I don't know. Just a little more aesthetically pleasing, right? There, little turn. And I turn my block a little higher. I take about 8 breaths in Malasana. So as you settle into the hips, pull the glutes back. Natural scoop in your back. I'll take my arms up and see what that feels like. Leaning forward and back. Okay, this is my exploration. Maybe it feels good to you as well. Dropping one arm and lifting the other. Really gentle and sweet, not too much effort. We're just starting to open up the hip flexors. I never tire of my practice. Why? Because I feel different sensations each time. Different projects in the body. Right now my project is my inner thigh, my inner groin on my right. Just to share with you what right side represents. Masculine side, active side. So what happens when your active side, your right side is holding, not releasing, not surrendering, not letting go? On a psychological level, it's just your body, mind, control. It's all about control and not trusting in your actions to just flow in a sweet. You can even see feel the processing going on as I speak, right? Because there is an out of balance between the right and the left, the male and the female. My right side, my masculine side, is holding on, not surrendering. And so let's tell it what I want. Let's tell your body, if you have any of these places in your body that need attention, you can talk to them. Let's talk to that right side, that right masculine side, that father, the warrior energy. What would I say? What would I desire that warrior to be? All right, let's go. So the first thing that's coming up is powerful knowing, powerful leadership, inner peace, no matter what actions being taken. Oh, that's it. I think I'm touching on it. So trusting in action, surrendering and letting go, taking action, and not worrying about what the future of that action causes, right? So you surrender into the moment and you are less worried about future. That's it. All comes back to that equanimity, of balance in the moment. Not worrying about the future, not worrying about the past, but staying in the present moment and trusting in the balance of yin and yang. And when there's something out of balance, whoa, it will share with you through your physical body. Okay? So my right side, I think, is about the future. And the future action. What are my actions? Letting go of any expectations, trusting in the moment, releasing in the moment, not grasping for some sort of outcome, but knowing that you're absolutely in tune, in sync, in alignment. Yeah. Wow. I felt it releasing. Talk me through it. Okay, so gently come out. Gently come out. I'm in the moment. I can do that. You can do that. Not worried about the future. Not worried about the past. Stay in the present moment. It's in the body. Gently release. Shake it out. It's so helpful to talk through it. Something happened while I was talking. Good. All right, moving on. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling emotional. I can do this. You can do this. Stay in the present moment. All right, move through flow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. High plank. Low push-up, first push-up. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold for 5. Great. Stepping up. Halfway lift. Exhale. Forehead towards the shins. Sit low into chair. Scoop up the arms. Exhale to hand, heart. 2 more like that. Inhale. Actually, we'll add on. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Stepping or jumping back. What is your practice like? Exhale. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Toes come together. Right leg comes high. You can let it open up and explore some movements off to the side. And switch, left side. One-legged down dog first, nice square hips. Section in the navel, spread the shoulders, peek between the thumbs. See your hands, see how wide the fingers are. And then open that up. Kick to the side. It's your own exploration. Just letting your breath come easily in through the nose, out through the nose. Wow. Good. Okay, I need a moment. I'm gonna drop the knees, toes together, set myself back using a block for support on my head. Massaging the forehead on your block from the right to the left. And then taking 2 blocks and planting the elbows right on the blocks. The head drop. You can tell this is my practice. Nice and quiet today. Especially after that talk therapy that I just did. Love it. And back into down dog. We'll step forward for our first warrior sequence. Warrior 1. Just gently come up. Left foot over to the left, right foot over to the right. Settle into that right hip. Back. Left hip forward. Lower belly's lifting. Ribs coming in. Roll the shoulders. Activity through the back leg. Good. Settle in. Bring the arms forward, so relaxed. Scoop them onto the back. You have cactus arms. Find that lower belly lifting. Ribs in, still arcing back. Left glute engaged. Let me take my hands back. Interlace the fingers. Feel the chest open. Nice. Good. Hands on the low back. Continue to bring that chest up and forward. Back leg is strong. Great. Chin comes down. Go into, and so it kind of makes this a diagonal now since my left foot was all the way to the left side of the mat. So now notice how I'm just at this angle, following the hip alignment. Good. I'm going to step up. Take a breath. Lean into that front foot. Tap this left knee all the way up. Great warming of the hip sockets and the muscles. Because again, the idea here for me today is to open up the inner thigh, inner groin. We had that nice malasana to start. And then that down dog with the kicking of the legs. So we'll see how it goes. Open this left knee, set your hip low. We'll come back. Obviously, we'll come back to this place. This is the start of the inner thigh, inner groin. Hips straight back. Lean forward, lengthen through your upper body. Pulse. Excellent. Come on out, warrior 3. Shoot that left leg back. Hover into warrior 3. Excellent. Feels amazing. And then you can hinge at the waist. If you need blocks, use your blocks. Left leg high into standing split. Round into the Shiva curl, round into that back.
upper body, left leg high, and then hold. Nice. And then step back. Shake this out. Shake it out. Oh yeah, shake out that right leg first before you move through a chaturanga. You can also do one-legged chaturanga, which is awesome and fun. So fun. You have your left leg high, right leg high. Come into push up, drop, float through, and then back into down dog. Beautiful. Felt amazing. All right, right foot over to the right. Step forward, left leg. I'm going wide, left foot all the way to the edge, right toe all the way to the right for warrior one. Because why? Squareness in the hips. It allows this right hip to roll forward a bit. Allows this left hip to come back. Love it, getting some cardio. How did I do that? Maybe it was that one leg I did. Chaturanga. So fun. Doesn't have to go fast, you guys. You can just take your time exploring just different shapes. Reaching forward, shoulders onto the back. Up you go. Cactus. Back leg active. So I'm working inner line on the right. So as I push to the outer edge of the ankle, my inner ankle bone lifts and my right glute starts to activate. Nowhere to go, just being here right now in this moment, not worried about the past, not worried about the future, staying surrendered and trusting, letting go in the present. That's my mantra today. Good. Oh, come on back, interlace the fingers. Drop the fist down. Let the heart lift. Lower belly's lifting. Spread out the toes. Good, chin comes down. Hands onto the low back. Lower belly, ribs, heart. Elbows straight back. Love this. I love this so much. Wow. Good. Gently change it to warrior, or high lunge, I should say. Bring this up. So settle in a little lower. That shaking is good. Again, I'm working that right leg. Feeling vibration. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, lean forward. Tap, tap, tap. Come into stand with that knee up. Wow, feels so good. So this is what's unique about my classes, is that you're hopefully experiencing what I'm experiencing through my own personal practice, right? Because this is my body. Just an example of what a practice intimately, a practice for you can feel like. This is my practice, but I'm in it, and hopefully my example of being in it, processing, moving, feeling, sensing, can help you process, sense, and feel for what your body needs. Right now I'm working my masculine side, my active male warrior side. It's talking to me. It's saying, hey, love me as me. I'm reaching for my block. Actually, we'll do that later. Not ready yet. This is the first time here in this chair, one-legged chair. Honoring this right inner groin. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Breathe. In it. Excellent. Coming back, sliding that right leg back for warrior 3. Find the heart, shoulders on the back, ribs in, right hip drops, toes extending back, up through the top of the head, and then standing splits. Use your block if you need it. Standing split can be standing parallel instead of vertical. Woo. Or perpendicular to the floor, parallel to the floor, instead of straight up. Round for Shiva curl. Feel that sensation in the belly and the navel. Surrendering to the head. And then shoot that right leg high. Nice. Inhale. Step back. Move through your flow. Gentle ease and flow. Excellent. And down dog. All right, so I want another Malasana. I'm going to set my block up. You can just hop up, hop around the hands. I'm just going to set here just because I want that angle for myself. So second Malasana. Letting the feet be firm. Hands together. Hips shoot back. Inner thigh. Knees into the elbows. Elbows into the knees. Backed. I'm going to come off the block this time and roll my mat up. Notice how things are shifting for me. This is the second level. So this first level was nice for me to warm up. Now I'm feeling I want to surrender a little bit. Hey Jackson, surrender a little bit into freedom of the hips. So I'm using my mat for my heels because my ankles are very stiff. Actually, it's the genetic structure of the ankles. The bone does not. So don't think anything other than genetics. This is my genetics where my heels need to come up a bit. Let's take 8 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. That's 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. So what I'm doing is giving it dynamic vibrancy by pushing my elbows out and my knees in. So there's some activity, lighting it up. Muscles are engaged. So I'm not dumping right into my sacral. I'm actually lifted, pulled back, leaning forward, and then activating the legs. Halfway there. Little shift, walking your hands forward, so good. Okay, so I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna plant my hands for Bakasana. Hips coming high, round into the back. Lean forward, drop, lift one toe, lift the other toe, and hold. Awesome. And forward fold. Give yourself a little roll up. And a walkabout. Wow. Nauseous. Normal. Normal to be nauseous. Hi guys, thanks for being here. Working through it. That was awesome, but I'm feeling it in my belly. Whatever's releasing, I'm absolutely feeling it. Oh gosh, it's work, I tell ya. Release, release, release. Okay, so come back to the front of the mat. Right side over for that 4. So I'm gonna bring my blocks. Actually, tree pose. Plant the foot on the inside and just give that a hold. Hold this block up above me. Nice and even, floating my hands, floating my fingers, holding the block. Good. Reaching forward, left hand, right hand, inside edge of the foot for dancer's pose. Block is handy. I'll be using it in just a second. So if you have a block, go ahead and grab it. Drop that right hip. Knees straight behind you. Notice my shift. It was off to the right. Coming right behind me now. Heart forward. Navel suctions in. Lost it. It's because I'm creating space in the low belly. Yeah, you could do all this fancy stuff, and I totally get it. But if you're not engaging your glute, your belly, and lifting through your spine, you're not opening those new pathways that are absolutely essential for healing. They're the same lines that your acupuncturist uses. So when you find that trembling, that means that you're starting to pull energy dynamically up through those lines, which is exactly what the acupuncturists do to stimulate healing. So you're stimulating healing, you're creating your own energetic, holistic medicine. Good. Nice. Release that. Come into a twist. Right knee behind the ankle. Sit down. So it's not about the fancy stuff. It's about feeling those lines, nadis wake up. You only can do that when you go slow into your practice. Not to say that there isn't a place for the dynamic fast movements. I love those too. But for right now, in this moment, in this place, we're slowing it down. Good. Inhale, look forward. Gently unwind. We're going to unwind by leaning forward, shooting that right leg back, shooting the left leg back, coming into your push-up. Exhale. Inhale, back up. Exhale down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale back. Nice. Tippy toe. Come to the front. Gonna sit back into sparrow. Heels nice and high. Sit low. Reversing that movement. Nice. And stand. Oh, wow. Pause. Left side. Into tree. Plant that foot. Drop the hip down. Ribs in. Heart. Good. I'm going to get my block actually. That was fun. Having my block for support. Trust, surrender, let go. Trust in my actions. Trust in the warrior, spiritual warrior that I am. Again, we're working that masculine. Trusting in the Father. Trusting in the fertile, the fertile, the action. But in the moment, the intuition of the masculine energy, the active energy, saying yes and trusting. Trusting in that leader. Staying in my power as a warrior. So good. All right, use the block, left hand. So this is out, right? We want it a little bit behind, over to that right side with the back knee. Over to the right side, left hip is dropping. You can feel that. If you bring your knee to the right, bring your left hip forward and stay. You'll feel already the pull of alignment through those new lines, new pathways. Standing foot, I know, is on fire. If you need to come out, go back in, go out and come back in. The crow is saying, you can do it. This transition right here is so powerful. Oh, yes, I can do this. Oh, you got this. So you talk to yourself. Oh, if you don't do it, who's going to do it? Say, hey, I got this. Oh, I got this. That's all you got to do. Give yourself that positive talk. It's my father talking to me. He's saying, Ta, you got this. You totally got this. Thank you. Oh, wow. All right. That's good. That's it. Oh my God, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, we're doing a twist. Oh, you guys, this is the work. You feel those emotions come up and you get those little angels that talk to you, and then you know you're in your practice. And then you just let it flow. You let it flow. It's through your head, through your jaw. And then it's that beautiful sensation of just like being alive. It's like, wow. Inhale, left arm up.
Exhale, turn to the right side. You can milk it. See if you can milk that moment of release, of surrender, of love, of appreciation, of support. And when it comes, you can feel like that release, that relief, whether it's in tears or heat or more breath, more rapid breath. You just let your body talk to you and tell you, hey, it's okay. You got this. And it's a good thing, you know, it should bring joy and knowing and self-confidence, awareness. It's powerful. It's transformation. Yeah, really good. Tears are good. All right, gently come out, lean forward, take a breath, and let it go. Let it go. Awesome. It's so awesome. So after you have a clearing, you want to take a moment and go into child's pose. Really, really important. So that's what I'm going to do. Sit back. Get a tissue. I'm going to get a tissue. Hang out in your child's pose. Yeah, so that's my processing. You might have a different way of processing. You let it just come. And then it goes away and you're like, oh, that's awesome. And you went to that next plateau or that next level of allowing, of receiving, of accepting. All right. Oh my gosh. I think that's good, don't you? That's it. What did I want? I wanted half lotus though. Let's see if we could do that. Come on out into just I didn't give myself very much time, did I? Maybe a forward fold. So come into a forward fold. I'm going to use my block for support, actually. Take a couple breaths. And let that forehead rest on the block. Good. Awesome. Ooh, love it. It's exactly what I wanted today. A nice clearing for my inner groin on my right side. And my dad came and said, you got this. Tara, you got this. So I say, okay. Wow. Okay. Gently come up. If you're still with me, I love it. All right, we'll take a 4. Start on that right side. Walk the hips back. Let the arms come up and gently come on over for that right hip flexor. I love clearing. It's just the best thing ever. I'm actually really glad that I decided to record so that you can see what it looks like, you know? It's a good thing to embrace those release in the form of tears. For me, they're in the form of tears. For you, they may be something different. You know, you might find that you're practicing, you do your practice, nothing happens. But that night, maybe, in your sleep, you have incredible dreams, okay? So that's another form of release because your subconscious knows what it wants and you do it in a place where your subconscious can help you and guide you when you're sleeping. Right? So for me, I've been doing this a while. I'm able to do it in the moment, feeling my new pathways in my body wake up, which are tied to our emotional body, our emotional layers as well. Alright, gently come up. I do keep this one as well. There's more stuff that I want to do, and I want to go to a workshop. I have a workshop to go to today. Great. I'm excited to do that. I'm doing a little Reiki workshop with Nidra, meditation. So I'm going to have an amazing day, setting up my day for more and more awakening and clearing. It's just like, wow, couldn't plan this stuff any better. The universe has your back, and this clearing this morning in my practice will carry forward into this workshop that I'm going to today. So it's awesome. It's incredible. So I'm just holding my right knee in the crook of my arm, my left foot in both crooks, just like a baby. Holding that up, lifting tall. You can also lay down. I'm not going to do that right now, but you can possibly just lay your back down and hold that towards your chin. You can also grab the toe and pull it back. Isn't that awesome? Pull it back, and you'll be reaching for this other toe as well. So you'd have this posture. You've seen that before, maybe. I like it a little bit up. Good. Gently come out, and we'll switch sides. Crook of the arm. Open that up. Again, this side doesn't need as much compared to the other side, so we're trying to balance that. Let's see what it feels like to grab the toe, Mahamudra. This is 2 fingers around that big toe. Suction the navel in and hold. Yeah, not appropriate for me, so I'm releasing that. You could always use a ring or a strap on that other foot. Those are ways to modify your practice, not to force a posture when you're not ready. Good. Gently come out. All right. So I still kind of have my ego attached here. I want to see what happens if I can get this right side into half lotus, because that was the intention today. So we'll see. This will be one more before the pinnacle pose. Surrender, trust. You got this, Ta. You got this. Good. Gently come out. We'll do that to the other side as well. Bring that foot in. Bring your hips back. And forward fold. Inhale halfway out. Exhale, come on in. All right, so I'm gonna need this block. I'm gonna bring it over from my knee. So pull the foot towards the hip crease. And then you look at this, you guys, it's not happening today. It's all right.
I'm okay. I'm working through some stuff. Trusting in my actions, trusting in my leadership, trusting in my ability to manifest my desires. That's what this is all about. That's what this side is about, this action side, this male initiation, right? Beautiful, beautiful practice. I have an idea. Okay, so pull this out, come into reverse tabletop. Trust. God, I love it. All right, that's enough of that. Go to the left side. See, you're all along for the ride. Check this side out. That rotation. Again, it's not joint related. It's not. These joints are absolutely healthy, incredible. The range of motion, the ability to kind of pull in and be active. It is the inner line of this inner groin. It's constricted and it's got a lot of tension. So it's about releasing and surrendering and letting go on this inner line of my right leg. It's not about the joint. Just to let you know and reassure you that the body mechanics is all there. It's the tension and the stress. It's like when somebody's holding onto their neck, or their shoulder, and you're feeling that tightness. Well, for me, it's my hip. My right hip is holding in tension and stress. So we're working it out. Great. But if you're able, you can now go into full lotus. This is what it would look like. You'd bring that right foot in and you'd bring it over that left calf. Oh, this might be nice. Just to hang out a little bit in this and see what happens. There you go. Excellent. Okay. Pause. Pause here. Soften. Relax. Take about 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wow. Last 2. Last 1. Wow. Okay, gently come out. Do it gradually. Do it gently. If there's any other lotus variations that you know of and that you like, this would be the time to do them. There's quite a few. But for me, that was amazing. So celebrate that. All right, let this go. Turn to the side, lay back, supported bridge. What you've been waiting for. Lay back. Take any ponytails out that you have. Maybe it's a chopstick. And support your back. You can take one leg up, the other leg up. Middle version of an inversion, right? So it's supported shoulder stand in a way. You're letting your hips be a little higher. then your shoulders. You can actually even take the block a little higher if you like. Try it that way, or double your block. Too far away, so I'll just see if this works. You can also support with your hands. Back going up and over into plow. Get back enough room. You know you can put your plow on a chair on the wall. Doesn't need to go down to the floor. And then straight up into shoulder stand. Using your elbows for support. You can play, you can drop one foot down. Switch, other foot. Great. Pinch to your pose. Take one foot down. In fact, I'll do that to the other side. Another foot down. And then both feet down. Move your block if you have it right behind you. You're going to roll down. Wow. That's it. Wow. All right, rest in Shavasana. Wow. Amazing. So I recommend staying as long as you like, 5-10 minutes. I know that I have to go because I have my workshop that I'm going to, so I have to cut that short for myself, but please stay as long as you like in your Shavasana. Important. All right. All right, I will see you next time. That was a very special practice for me. All right. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching all the way to the end and joining me in my practice. Bye.